This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. The Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your weekend. It is time now for your primetime forecast for Saturday, October 18th, 2025. 1 week from today, we'll be in downtown Roanoke. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I hope that you will come hang out with us at the 17th Annual Fall on Main Street, Saturday, October 25th, from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. in downtown Roanoke. Now, we'll be there Friday. We're going to set camp on Friday afternoon. We'll do some broadcast Friday afternoon late and into the early evening on Friday, and then we'll be back with you early Saturday morning. Doors open at 8 a.m., and we're there for the duration through 2 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. We are talking about many arts and crafts booths. We're talking somewhere around 300. We've got everything you could possibly imagine, from creative home decorations to personalized items. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have petting zoos. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. There will be something there for everyone in the family. So if you're anywhere across East Alabama or West Georgia, you need to be in Roanoke next Saturday. We look forward to seeing you there. Please come join us and have a good time at the 17th Annual Fall on Main Street in downtown Roanoke, Alabama. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by our good friends on the West Bank, Miss Donna McKay, the town council, all the fine folks there in Wadley, Alabama. Check them out on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Wadley Town Hall. Visit Wadley, Alabama today. Get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas, for all of your insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia for over 20 years with Alpha Insurance. 256-831-7770 is the number for Jamie Dukas. Well, the forecast has changed a wee bit since the last time we spoke. The chance of rain has increased significantly, and we are now watching for the possibility of some strong thunderstorms, and a few could become severe. Now, that will not be a problem until probably this time tomorrow morning. When I say this time, I'm talking about early on Sunday morning. We're probably looking at somewhere between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. Sunday morning across East Alabama and West Georgia. This is going to be a line of thunderstorms that will sweep through the area. It's not going to be an all-day washout, and I'll give you more information on that in just a few minutes. But for today, this is what we're looking at. There is a slight risk of severe weather for extreme West Alabama. That would be late this evening. And then back across Mississippi, western Tennessee, up into western Kentucky, southern Illinois, southern Missouri, parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, eastern Nebraska, and northeastern Texas. Oklahoma may be getting in on the action as well. That's where the better chances for severe weather will be today. And then that marginal risk moves on into central Alabama. That would be way later on today, maybe around midnight tonight. And then as we go through the overnight hours, that line will move across Alabama and Georgia. So if you're traveling west today, make sure that you understand the latest weather forecast. There could be a few strong to marginally severe thunderstorms out there to our west. So here's the setup, we believe. This is from the National Weather Service office out of Birmingham, Alabama. You'll see the risk on the left, and you see the timing there on the right. So we're looking at a level 2 across extreme west Alabama, and then just a marginal risk all the way over to about southern Talladega County, central Coosa, and then down into eastern Elmore and Montgomery. And then the timing after midnight for West Alabama. So you folks who are going to be in Tuscaloosa for that little bitty ball game that's going to be over there this evening between Tennessee and Alabama, I think you're going to be okay. As we get toward the end of the contest, there could be a few showers that are running out ahead of that main line, but the main line of showers and thunderstorms, the area where we could potentially have some strong to severe thunderstorms, probably won't be into Tuscaloosa until sometime around or shortly after midnight tonight. So for the most part, I think tailgating in T-Town is going to be just fine today, and I think for the most part the ball game will be fine. If we get a shower in Tuscaloosa, it's going to be toward the end of the contest. So we're looking at midnight over there in the western part of the state. We're probably somewhere between 2 to 3 a.m. for the Birmingham area, and then for East Alabama and West Georgia, most likely in that 4, 5, 6 a.m. time frame as this moves through East Alabama and into West Georgia. Now, what can we expect? Well, damaging straight line winds will be possible, and there could be a handful of tornadoes as well. But I would expect that tornado threat to be across West Alabama, not East Alabama. And at the moment, we're not included in that risk of severe weather across East Alabama and West Georgia for the most part. Again, the western part of East Alabama, and I'm talking about Talladega, Coosa, Elmore, is in that level 1 risk, but the rest of East Alabama, West Georgia, not in that risk category at the moment. But understand, Mother Nature could care less about maps and the colors we put on them. So we're going to be close enough. We're going to have to pay attention to this. And, of course, we'll have full coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather if the need becomes necessary. High temperatures today across Alabama will make it to 85 in Gadsden, 88 over in Tuscaloosa, 87 in Montgomery, and we'll have 83 degrees as your high temperature this afternoon down in the loveliest village on the plains as the Tigers host Mizzou. We'll give you the football forecast for both Tuscaloosa and Auburn here in just a moment. In Georgia, a beautiful fall day on the way. Folks, our leaves are already changing up here. Now, I think for the most part, that's because it's so dry. But we are experiencing cool nights and warm days. And so that color has already started presenting up here in the mountains. So if you want to come look at the beautiful leafage, now's the time to do it. 77 will be the high temperature today in Blairsville. Helen, Georgia will make it to 76. We'll see 85 degrees this afternoon in Columbus and 83 down in Valdosta, Georgia this afternoon. Tropical weather this morning. Again, we're watching a disturbance that's moving or will be moving into the Caribbean to see if it develops. There are a couple of different possibilities of what could happen here, but at the moment we have nothing. And we'll keep an eye on that. And then we have a disturbance in the northern Atlantic that should move off to the northeast, posing no threat to the United States. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms, currently 57 degrees. Wind is out of the east-northeast at 3, gusting to 4. Humidity is 98%. The barometric pressure at 30.09. Dew point 56. The high temperature yesterday was 83. We currently have clear, sunny skies. Sunrise this morning was at 6:48, and the sun sets this evening at 6:05 p.m. And again, it's going to be a nice day. 81 in Wedowee, 82 in Carrollton. Alexander City will hit 84, 81 in Lafayette, and Valley will make it to 82 this afternoon. Looking at the 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center, Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent for today. Mostly sunny conditions, high temperature around 81 degrees. We do see a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms on the map, but that will be well after midnight tonight. We're talking more toward daybreak tomorrow morning before that rain makes it into East Alabama and West Georgia. Tennessee at Alabama and Tuscaloosa this afternoon, 6:30 p.m. start on ABC. It'll be partly cloudy, only about a 10% chance of a stray shower at kickoff. The best rain chances arrive around midnight, though they slowly increase as we go throughout tonight's ball game. If any part of the contest tonight has a decent chance of rain, it would be right there toward the end of the game. But I really think we'd get the game played tonight with dry conditions in Tuscaloosa. Now, what may be more of a problem maybe will affect the passing and kicking of the game tonight, and that's going to be the wind. We're going to have a howling wind out of the south in front of that cold front, and winds could gust as high as 14, 15, maybe 20 miles per hour there in Tuscaloosa with that strong wind out of the south. 84 degrees at kickoff, falling into the mid-70s by the time we reach the fourth quarter. And down in Auburn, Missouri at Auburn, 6:45 p.m. kickoff on the SEC network. That still makes me mad that Auburn and Alabama both are going to be playing at the same time tonight. Thank goodness for the split screen, huh? So we're looking at partly cloudy skies in Auburn. Wind will be out of the southeast at 8 miles per hour. Won't be quite as bad in Auburn as it's going to be in Tuscaloosa. But the longer we go into the ball game, the winds will increase in Auburn as well. 77 degrees at kickoff, falling into the low 70s by the time we reach the fourth quarter. And there's no chance of rain in Auburn until probably 4 or 5 a.m. on Sunday morning. So, all in all, beautiful tailgating weather in both Tuscaloosa and Auburn for both of those big SEC ball games this evening across the area. And then as we get into Sunday, those showers and thunderstorms move in around or shortly after daybreak on Sunday morning. Yes, there could be a handful of strong thunderstorms, and even 1 or 2 rogue severe thunderstorms can't be completely ruled out. We'll give you a 90% chance of rain Sunday morning. That's not an all-day event. Maybe by 9, 10, 11 a.m., the rain is done across East Alabama and West Georgia, and we quite possibly will see the sun by Sunday afternoon, and we'll have a brisk northwest wind. 73 will be the high, so part of our Sunday will be wet. The other part's not going to be too bad. And, hey, look, folks, we need the rain, so let's be thankful for this. Look at the temperature on Sunday night, though. You might want to make sure your heat is working and you got an extra blanket on the bed. How about 45 degrees, the overnight low on Sunday night? This cold front you will feel. There's no question about it. This is going to be significant. Then on Monday, mostly sunny with a high temperature of only 70 degrees. 46, your overnight low on Monday night. Tuesday, sunshine 75. We'll have a dry front come through on Tuesday evening. And look at Wednesday. High temperature of only 69 degrees, down to 42 on Wednesday night. I may have to get the fireplace ready. And then on Thursday, mostly sunny 73 will be your high temperature. So gorgeous, picture perfect fall weather on the way for East Alabama and West Georgia after tomorrow morning's line of showers and thunderstorms. So the Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. We got things working again. We had a massive computer failure and had to switch all of our programs over to another computer. Worked on that thing all night long. We've got it back up and running. So here's the radar shot this morning. It may look a little bit different from what you're used to. We're still tweaking things, but We've got it running, so if we have to cover severe weather tomorrow morning, we'll be in good shape. All right, so you can see the beginning of that line of thunderstorms off to the west. If you'll look back to the northwest of Dallas, in north of Midland, Texas, you'll see that line of thunderstorms there. That's what will affect our weather right around sunrise tomorrow morning across East Alabama and West Georgia. It's not significant at the moment, though there's a good bit of lightning, especially right along that leading edge. But as the day wears on, that line of thunderstorms will increase in size, coverage, and intensity, and it will become something to reckon with this afternoon across eastern Texas, up into Missouri, and possibly Louisiana. Could see some pretty significant weather, including tornadoes, later on your Saturday afternoon. At this hour, we take you in a little bit closer across East Alabama and West Georgia. You can see that we have nothing showing on the radar at this hour. We are all clear across East Alabama and West Georgia. Get your What About shirts, and also make sure you pick up a Thunder Buddy shirt from the Dr. Don Weather Store. The link is at the top of the video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube. And please consider going to Facebook and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather. It's 99 cents a month, and that helps us pay for things such as the new computer we had to install last night to get the radar running again. Lots of computers, lots of subscriptions. We have all kinds of cost involved in what we do, and when you subscribe to us, that keeps us streaming here on Dr. Don's Weather. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic Saturday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here probably 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Even if we don't have severe weather, I most likely will go live to cover it for you because it's been a while since we've even had thunder. So we'll see you back in here early tomorrow morning with severe weather coverage on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oak, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.